Hello friends, Jennifer here again, and today I have the third layout in the November 2016 Close to My Heart special called Happy Happy Christmas. This fabulous special gives you all the products needed to create 5 double page layouts as well as 4 additional home decor / giftable items for this holiday season. It also leaves you plenty of supplies left over to do with as you wish to continue the holiday crafting in the days and weeks to come. For full details, head on over to my online store at jddesigns.ctmh.com and I would be happy to help you. But let's go ahead and get started. Today, like I said, we are going to create layout number 3 called Merry Christmas. And in essence of time, I have gone ahead and pre-cut everything. So we're just going to go ahead and start assembling. First thing we're going to do is take this piece of fern cardstock, this long strip here, and we're going to attach it right to the bottom of the page. So we'll just go ahead and line that up here. Let me shift this up to make sure you can see what I'm doing. Hopefully that's on camera now. Go ahead and get that lined up nice and straight along the bottom. Then we are going to adhere these 2 almost half sheets of pages from the My Crush collection. The My Crush album is a collection of 30 pages that are 3-hole punched to go directly into one of our 6x8 albums and can be used as a journal of sorts, a travel journal, just kind of like a memory collecting journal. Oops, I didn't mean to adhere that one there, so let's go ahead and pop that up while I still can. Can be used as a journal of sorts. They're very similar to the Smash books that were popular a couple of years ago. But what this special is showing us is that the My Crush albums are great for getting a variety of cardstock and different background and texture papers to use for any kind of project. For this bundle, we have gone ahead and we've cut them apart. We've punched out and snipped out titles. We've used full pages covering up the 3 holes. I'm having trouble getting this lined up today. Well, let's give it one more try. All right, we'll stick that right about there. Perfect. All right. Try not to use that ruler too much. We'll go ahead and toss that aside for now. And we will line this piece up right along here as well. Tucked right along in there. Turn this back around and we have a strip of the red geometric pattern with these fun trees on the back. What's great about cutting this apart to use for this for these layouts is many of the pages you're only using strips and pieces, so you have lots left over to go ahead and use for other crafting. I am not a fan of that gap right there. I don't know why I can't get these down tonight. Oh. Must be a sign that it's starting to get too late for crafting, if there ever was such a thing. This time change, I don't know about you guys, this time change is killing me. Seems like the older and older I get, the harder and harder it is to adjust to the time change. Not really sure what that's all about. But we'll tuck some extra adhesive under these corners to make up for the fact that I've bent and pulled them up a couple of times. Then I do have, when I pre-do my layouts like this, what I do is I take sheets of computer paper and I will go ahead and cut them to the size of the photos, just copy paper, and then I adhere them down so that way I tack them down very lightly with a little bit of adhesive, so that way when it's time to add my pictures, I can just go ahead and simply, get some of that adhesive off of there. Just simply tear them off and then lift them off and add my pictures. But in the meantime, then I remember where my pictures are supposed to be and approximately what size they are and all that other fun stuff. So here we have one of our Picture My Life cards, and I'm just trying to look and see which way I want this to go, because one way is a horizontal card and one way is a vertical card. And I don't think it really matters, it's just a matter of personal preference, but I do think I like it going that way better. So we're going to go with this. And we are going to go ahead and lay that about 1.5 inches down. We want to cover that up. We want to be about 1/2 inch in. Looks good to me right about there. Oh, got lots of dust and paper particles and things laying around the table. Here's another one of those cards where it doesn't really matter which way is which. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and lay this on here as well. So we're using a smaller PML card on top of a larger PML card to make a little photo mat for this small 2.5 by 3.5 inch photo. And then we've taken just a strip of paper to make a little accent, kind of like a little piece of washi tape. And we're going to tuck that over the PML card, but underneath the picture. So we'll go ahead and lay that right there in hopes that I got it semi-straight. Oh, we'll pop it back up and we'll straighten that back out. So there we go, we've got that on. And then just to add a little extra oomph to this page, we are going to grab one of these silver sparkles. And I think it's just one that we're going to use on this page. Yep, we're just going to use one, and you can use a glue dot or a little bit of tape runner on the back. What I love about this tape runner that I'm using is I can go back in then and bend out any of the adhesive that overhangs. We'll go ahead and stick that sparkle right down here. That'll complete the left side of this layout. I will set that aside for now. We'll just set it right up here. Actually, that doesn't complete the left side. What am I doing? Not really sure what I was thinking there, but we have to add the title. Because what would this layout be without a fabulous title? Go ahead and stick some adhesive along here. Again, remind myself to work up higher so you can see what I'm doing. You can also use a glue pen or glue dots on this. I seem to have set my glue dots aside and not 100% sure where I set them at this moment, so we're just going to make do with this tape runner. And we'll flip it over and just kind of look and see if I got everything kind of tucked back. We're going to go ahead and center the word Christmas right about here. And then we're going to come back in with the Merry letters, which I'm just going to kind of eyeball using that white line kind of as my straight edge. I'll just kind of tuck those up along here, bring those all around so I can stop reaching across my layout. Again, just kind of tucking that glue, folding it up out of the way. Here's my E. Lay that down right here. R. I absolutely love the die cut ephemera pieces from this City Sidewalks collection. They are so cute. The stickers are just adorable. They're a whimsical, real fun, traditional feel. And then the die cuts that go along with them are this gorgeous red and silver glitter, pardon me, and on a hard cardboard cutout. They just add lots of sparkly fun, which the more sparkle the better at Christmas time, right? Okay, now we're done with that page, so we'll go ahead and set that aside. We will then come in with our right side of our layout. Put all the pieces up and out of the way. Again, we're going to carry that fern strip across the bottom. We'll go ahead and get that piece out of the way to start. Get that adhered down. Then we're going to grab, here we're using a full My Crush page. All we've done is cut the edge off to get rid of the 3 holes on the side. And I'm actually going to bring back in the left page just real quick, just as a quick and simple way to marry all this back up, tuck it all back together like that, and then I can go ahead and line up these 2 pieces here. Once that's all adhered down, I can set this aside again and go back to putting my page together. Set that one aside. Then we've got a red strip along the side, and again, I'm bummed to be covering up that Comfort and Joy. There's some great pieces in this collection, but I love the way that the red plays off the sea glass in this layout, so I'm not too disappointed to cover it up. Then we will go ahead, and we've got a photo mat here, which we shall tuck down here in this corner. And then we're going to use one of our Picture My Life cards, which, as you can see, on this side has a portrait vertical orientation. And then if you just simply flip it over, you can get the landscape horizontal orientation, which is great, so you never have to stress about your cards again and which way that they go. Then we're going to go ahead and add this card right about here, so it overlaps that just a little bit. Again, we're going to grab our photo mat. I believe this is a 5x7 photo. So we're going to go ahead and attach that down about like that. Tuck that in there. And again, we have a matching little tab piece that matches to the other side of our layout. So we will tuck him right up in here. And we are going to grab a few more sparkles. And we will add, let's see, we will put one down here by the flowers. And then we've got these 2 little guys that we're going to go ahead and tuck. Oh, just put a little bit more adhesive on that. We're going to tuck one right about here. Grab the last one. We are just about finished with this layout. Add this one last little burst. Looks like it fell right there, and that's where it's going to stay. So now I'll bring both pages. Oh, I forgot a photo placeholder. And lay that on there so I remember later on where that picture needs to go. And then we will go ahead and bring both pages back together so you can see the full layout as it is now completed. And this is layout number 3 from the Happy Christmas special for this month. If you are interested in ordering the Happy Christmas special or any of the pieces and components used in this collection to produce these layouts, head on over to my online store at jddesigns.ctmh.com and I would be happy to help you. Until next time, remember to design with heart. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.